In a little while, but there have been this kind of idea floating around since this began. Critics being quick to blame the Tea Party rhetoric for fueling some of the outrage that could have created an environment for something like this to happen. But there is no evidence at this point that makes that connection. That was pointed out by Robert Mueller of the FBI yesterday as well. And the movement, the Tea Party movement, says that the alleged gunman, Jared Lochner, has never been associated with them. And some analysts are saying that his ramblings were more in line with left-wing extremists. Okay, so you've got both sides of the spectrum here being pointed at for taking. That's what he had to say. And Sal Russo joins me now. He is the chief strategist for the Tea Party Express. Sal, welcome. Good to have you here today.
It's great to be on, Martha.
You know, when you first started to hear about this, and you started to hear, you know, the inklings of some of his writings and things like that, were you at all concerned that you were going to find out that he had any kind of association with any Tea Party group?
Well, it was obviously he didn't. He was obviously a leftist. He admired Mein Kampf and the Communist Manifesto. So those are not volumes that are popular with the Tea Party. So he was obviously a left-wing anarchist. He was probably anti-Semitic, it sounds like. He had a fascination with that congresswoman for a couple of years. So we knew it didn't have anything to do with the Tea Parties. But what it does show is really how revolted and disgusting the left is for trying to associate the Tea Party with violence like this. But it's nothing new. When we got started, we were called AstroTurf, that we were really not real. Then we were called a bunch of nuts and crockpots. Then we were called racist. Then we were inciting violence. I mean, the attack on the Tea Party has been going on, and the reality of is the Tea Party is a mainstream movement that's concerned about the growth and expansiveness of the federal government, high taxes, the high national deficit, the onerous government regulations, and the skyrocketing national debt. There's nothing bad about that. I think 70% of Americans are gravely concerned about the direction of our country today. So it's an insult to have that association made, and it's irresponsible for those to make the charge and irresponsible for the media to cover it, I think.